I cannot figure out a way to say it, so I'm just gonna say this. Filmed this out 3 times. Anyway, that's beside the point. The point is, I just noticed that only about 8.3% of you who watch my videos are subscribed. So, if you are there than 91.7%, if you do enjoy my videos, please subscribe. It doesn't hurt, and I very much appreciate it. Thank you all for watching. Love you guys. See you in a sec. Okay, so back to the episode. Love you. Bye. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our first episode playing the political process. And today we're going to be playing, of course, as we don't have a character loaded. Well, that's unfortunate. We're going to be playing as let's say as a Republican. Rex Rachel. Traits. Let's go with add trait. Let's go with amusing. Let's go with logical. Let's go with charismatic. I don't know. Intelligent. Let's just get a bunch of good things. Friendly. Dramatic. Maybe corrupt. Advance. Savings. $100,000. Let's go with 100 political points. History. No, we're not gonna do that. Policy. Let's select policy presets. I'm gonna slowly change as we go. And we're gonna go with fiscal policies moderate. What does that get us? It gets us pro-life. Yeah, it's good. Let's go with skin colors is fine. Hair style. Let's go with that. Hair color. I have no idea how to hair. I'm not very good at this, if you can tell. There we go. Brown. Maybe a little bit darker. Now let's go. Skin color is fine. Jaw type. Yeah, that'll work. Chin width a little bit wider. Jaw width. Chin height. There we go. I'm not very good at making very good ear types are fine. All this. Maybe jaw type. Ear type, eye type. Not very good at this. There we go, that works. Nose height, I think this is good. Neck width a little bit less. Suit color's fine. Goes red. Let's go with dark red. Let's go with that works. General 18. We're not Hispanic. We're gonna be European European. I think this is good. Let's save the character preset. I'm gonna do it Rex 1. Continue with Rex. Well, do I want to do this appearance? Let's change the hair style a little bit. Let's see what the hair. Oh, that works. I like that. There we go. Now let's go with North Carolina. A little bit more, or Texas. Let's go with North Carolina, and let's go with like, pick Raleigh or Wake County. Let's pick Wake County. Burke County. Let's pick one with a bit less, bit evener. None of them are really even, unfortunately. Back to U.S. map. Let's go with maybe Texas. Let's go. No. Should we try Virginia? No, let's try Texas. Texas might be a bit easier since it's even. So back to you. Let's go North Carolina. rally. Like, normal. Congressional District 2. Let's go with this one's a bit more even. State Senate District. Let's pick one's a bit even. As even as we can find, at least. None of them are really even, fortunately. So let's do that one. So let's see if I can find State House. So we can have good. Let's do that. City Council District. I probably should mess with this more last time. City Council District. That's fine. School Board District. 53 and we'll take the one with more Republicans. Let's pick this one. Let's click through. I don't know if we'll do much with it, but we can maybe, if we do want to. And this will be fun. Let's just pick her. I don't know. Jobs, school board member. Polls, finance, donate personal funds, all of it. Staff, not her. Audience size and audience size. Events. Let's go with marketing. Not direct mail. Internet ads. 2,000. Internet ads. There we go. Events. Now we can do rallies. Volunteers. Could open a field off. Let's not open a field off. I don't think it's worth it to open a field office. Opponents. Rally. We're doing pretty well with independence. Independents, I don't know if they'll get us across the finish line per se, but we can hope they will. Staff, let's replace, well, not replace, staff. Why are our staff so trained? Oh, that's why they start at 1. Events, let's get 19. Interviews, speeches, fundraising. Policy. Well, let's open a volunteer office and get on phone bank. And let's go with fundraising too. I don't know if we're gonna win. Sure hope we do though. So let's keep clicking here and hopefully we win the primary. Because the independents, they love us, at least. Independents love us, so that's good. School. I got picked, which is good to see. I won by a good margin. 2. Mayor. Governor. Yeah. Campaign, attend all rallies. Let's go with a lot of fundraising. So we don't really have to worry much. So let's just try and go with fundraising. And we'll do a rally. Here and there. Volunteers. Open up a volunteer office. How many years? 20 weeks. That's a long time from now. Fundraising. Delegate events. Close. Automate events. Fundraising. Rallies. Let's go with finance. Are we automating it? I think we are automating it. Hopefully we are at least. This is where I need to go with profile, not here. Metrics. Office. Contacts, contact all organizations. Finance, fundraising. It was pretty close, but I won by 8,000 votes, which is good to see. We don't have a great majority in that area, but jobs. Let's go with the presidency. Yeah, we'll go with the presidency. We'll run for it. I don't know if we'll do well, but we can gain some money at least. Reduce income tax, poverty requirement, reduce poverty, in crime parity, reduce total crime, events, fundraising. Who are we against? Opponents? Only this guy, so that's not terrible. Let's just keep going for this. Okay, apparently he doesn't do very much, so we're just going to have to keep clicking this automatic because he doesn't want to automate full. It's kind of annoying, but you know it is what it is. Campaign. Oh frick! I probably shouldn't have done that. Load autosave 2. Load overview events. I want to get every little dollar I can. $1,000,000. We're gonna have a lot of money for the next campaign. I'll tell you that much. Launch a Democratic primary debate. Participate. Attack the opposition party. This here. I have 5 delegates. It's not bad. It's not great either, but you know, it is what it is. Campaign events. Participate. I'm most likely to defeat the Democrats. That's for sure. I have to believe that one. You know, we're gonna defeat the Democrats. Just me. Just you watch. Republicans. I did not well there. Better in Virginia actually. I did okay, not great in the liberal areas. Campaign, we have some delegates, which is good to see. Well, that's not great, but we did gain some very precious cash through that, so what we can do now is legislation. Of course, my favorite thing to do is keep doing this over and over again. Oh, can't draft legislation. Tax policy. Keep drafting the same tax bill. Keep drafting it over and over again. It's not going to pass ever, but you know. And I'm just going to get to 70%. I'm not too worried about getting the 80%. I mean, if with the time I have, I might do it. But, you know, it's not going to be my biggest worry. So I think we'll do fine. Approval rating. We have pretty high approval ratings than Republicans, which is all we really need. I support it. There was a little bit more support within Democrats, which is fine. Gonna go here, 1.47. 70% already with Republicans, which is good to see. Approvals in Democrats. Democrats is not terrible. Keep passing our, not passing, since technically none of the stuff we've wanted to pass is passed, but you know, it's fine. For some reason, eventually, if you just do it enough times, they'll be like, oh, let's pass it, which I find intriguing. Let's go down low so we can get the oppose. Legislation, craft my legislation, lower taxes. They all support it there. I got lucky there. Vice bombarded them with my tax policy. Legislation, we have 72%, so once we, like, yeah, I don't think 80%, maybe 76% will be fine, because I don't think I want to get every little, I mean, I could, but it's just going to be a long time, and I don't know if you guys want to sit through that. I certainly know I want to. 74%. So it's 78% within Republicans. 74%, 79. $75% because independents are backing us. Independents really are going to be our be-all, end-all. 76%. Maybe we can get to 77, I don't know. %, 81. I'm not too worried about getting this too much, so we're just gonna speed by election night coverage. Wow, the Republican did really well this time around. Well, barely got the popular vote, but still did really well. Generally, got the electoral votes. Okay, jobs. 74%, not great, but you know, it's higher than, you know. Let's get 76% again. 75%. We want to keep that 66%, or at least 76%. Or I'd like to keep it at least 80%. Jobs. Currently no jobs, which is unfortunate. Let's keep going to speed through. Watch election night coverage. They're probably going to do terrible. Not great either, though. You got 73%. So it's not, we lost a little bit of support, but new save, sin and C. Go with U.S. Senator. Prepare to increase property income, reduce income tax, poverty, reduce poverty, opponents, marketing, Television ads, Green New Deal. Well, my opposition is... Do I support the Green New Deal? That's not great. I can talk about my experience a little bit. That'll help universally. Other ads, traits, logical. Help us a little bit with everyone. I might change some of the policies around later, but I'm not going to do that right now. Let's get our staff trained. Volunteers at the ready. Phone bank. Polls. Let's go some polls. Voter intention. 99% for me at the moment, which is good to see. Polls. I still have the lead, which is good to see. I barely have a lead, of course, but you know, it's a lead nonetheless. Polls. I still have a lead. Yes, sir, I have a lead. Marketing. Let's go with general. I think we have general. Give us some general support. Tyndall rallies, marketing, delegate marketing. There we go. That helped a lot. Polls. We still pretty high, and I think I'm gonna win the primary. No, never mind. I'm second to win the primary, but Judd looks to be way ahead of all of us. Unless I can just attack him with other ads. Attack traits of Judd. Illogical. You know, why would you want the illogical guy? It's opponents, Judd, platform. Income inequality, attack him on that. Income gap, yeah. Polls, I have a lead in the polls, but of course that's not enough. I'm not, you know, I don't think I'm gonna. So let's not go for that. Unfortunately, it's unfortunate, but what we can do is U.S. representative. Although we could go for this again. I don't think we're gonna win. Economic priority, we're gonna increase property income. Economic priority, reduce income tax. Economic priority, reduce total crime. Opponents, Andy and that guy. Staff, train all staff. Volunteers, open. Phone bank, 60%. Marketing, events, fundraiser. Let's do this. Polls, and the polls, who the people want to vote for. They want to vote for me so far, which is good. Who's the opponent? Incumbent Greta, still the incumbent. Polls. We're losing a lot of support, unfortunately, so we're going to delegate a lot of marketing. But we're going to get other ads. Logical, that will hopefully help us. Other ads. Experience. Raise that across the board. Opponents, polls. Losing a bit of support, unfortunately, which is not great to see, but you know, it is what it is. Polls. Voter intention. I think we're still going to hold on to the polls for the time being. Barely, if we just barely win. Yeah, we're barely going to hold on. But not barely. Polls. Voter intention. Because there's only so much movement, unfortunately. So you do. Skipped in. U.S. Senate primaries. I got picked. I think we're going to meet Greta pretty easily. Slightly stronger base. Legislation challenges. Oh, not doing too well with the challenges here. But you know, it is what it is. Events, automate events, fundraise, automatic. Yeah, I want to automatically do stuff. I guess it doesn't want to automatically do it for me. I guess. Really appreciate that. You know. Yeah, I want to automatically do it. $10 rallies. Events, $10 rallies. I guess we're not gonna get the automatic stuff, which is sad. Well, actually, no, we're getting it right there. Marketing, delegate marketing, 4 million. Opponents, polls, conduct a poll, voter intention. I think I'm gonna get the narrow win. Opponent, she's humble, religious. She's pretty decent, actually. Got some decent traits. Seems like if you load yourself up with traits, you'll do not too bad. I don't think I loaded myself with traits completely, but, you know. See, I'm beating her by quite a bit. $10 rallies, $10 fundraiser. I'm gonna $10 rallies here and here. Keep going back and forth here. Analysis advice. Too young for this position. Yeah, don't care if I'm too young for this position. Apparently, you know, like 20-year-old running, not even legal in our real stuff. Polls, marketing, other attack traits, juvenile. There we go. It looks like we're doing really, really well on the... There we go. We have 51.6, so there's only so much movement you can actually make, unfortunately. But, you know, we're trying our best here. $150 political points. Participate in the debate. Blame the opposition party. We have great support among Republicans, so that's what we need if we're going to hold out the win. See, that just boosted us by quite a bit. Fundraising and ad blitz. And we're gonna watch the U.S. Senate map, or here it is, as it comes in. Coming in a bit slowly, unfortunately, but you know, it is what it is. There we go. We're doing pretty well in most places. Wake County we're doing pretty well in. Not doing too well in the... We're doing okay in the Black Belt, but we're not winning there, unfortunately. I think we're gonna win. A bit close. Could have done a bit better, of course, as always, but you know, we did not too bad. Not too bad at all. From the U.S. map, they took from... I don't know who's the incumbent there, but that's not great to see. Not great to see that either. Senate was a bit of a flop. At least we took North Carolina. On the office events, yeah. Jobs. Okay, we're gonna join the moderate Republican caucus. A nomination for party leader, yes sir. I got 0 votes, but you know, that's okay. Sociality, very conservative, and Acknowledge for caucus chair. I want to run. Yes, I do. I get 2 votes. He becomes caucus chair, I guess, because, you know, whatever. I'm dedicated representing. Select your committees. Finance committee, A committee and B committee. Taxation and Social Security. Or healthcare. I can only get 2, so I guess we'll do these 2. Party leadership and introduction. Jobs. Oh, we can do profile. We can get family, select the spouse, female. Let's go with this one, sure. Add a child. Let's go with new baby. Yeah. Government's pretty approved of, which is good to see. Select protege, Senate. Let's go with actually select protege, House of Representatives, North Carolina. Blaine Kramer, House Senate, Elmer Navarro. Select protege. Let's go select protege. Protege governor. This guy Churchill. And select protege House Representatives. Let's go with Reginald and Mayor Garrett. Or let's go with Kurt. Jobs. No, we're just gonna keep. Popularity is kind of being hammered, unfortunately, but you know, it is what it is. President, boys, we're going for the presidency. Economic parity, increase property income. Tax parity, reduce the income. Poverty, reducing the poverty. Attend all the rallies. Yeah. So, staff, train all the staff, volunteers. Gonna go to the campaign map. We're gonna go to Iowa. Attend all the rallies. Marketing, delegate the marketing. Delegate a little bit more marketing. Opponents, polls. Let's go with poll in Iowa. Voter intention. On the Republican side, it seems I have decent amount of support, but Cyrus, he has a lot more support than I do, unfortunately. So Cyrus, at least greedy and social, so maybe we can hit him on that. Attack traits, all. Let's go with Iowa and New Hampshire. Where's New Hampshire? in New Hampshire. Cyrus. Greedy. That hurt him a bit, so. Polls, national. Let's go with Alabama, maybe? I don't know, let's just see what the Alabama things are. I'm doing pretty well in Alabama. Of course, I'm not winning, but, you know, it's okay. Colorado, voter intention. Cyrus has a lot of support, which is terrible, but, you know, it is what it is. Polls, Iowa, who's polled? I think he's probably still ahead in the polls. Let me see. I have 13% in the polls. These guys have a lot more than I do, so that's great for them. Not so great for me, though. I'll probably need to do. Let's do some fundraising. Let's just get, since I don't think we're gonna win, let's just fundraise the hell out of it. Next round we'll have a lot more fundraising for the presidency. Just keep fundraising, Felipe. Not sure if they want to go with Felipe. Yeah, sure we'll go with Felipe. Polls, Iowa, poll, voter intention. I don't have great support, unfortunately, in Iowa, but you know, it is what it is. Delegate marketing, 5 million. There we go. Events. Marketing, delegate some marketing. Overview. Use the debate to get a little bit more support for those guys. Events. Polls in Iowa. Let's try it again. Maybe we have a little bit more support. We don't. We're at the bottom of the pack. But, you know, it is what it is. Cyrus has been brought down to earth by Jackson. Being at the top at the beginning never seems to go too well. Cyrus is brought down to earth pretty quickly. Because I guess all the attack ads go towards you, which is not great if you're trying to win the primary. Participate in the debate. 1.8 opponents, polls, Iowa. I'm gaining a little bit of support. Jackson still has a lot more support than I do. 10 million. $10 rallies. I don't have any hours. Attend the rallies. Let's attend a rally. Attend the rally. View. Participate in the Republican debate. 35. We're losing a little bit of approval rating among Democrats, so we're holding it among Republicans, so that's good to see. Overview. Republican primaries. Office campaign. View presidential primary results. North Carolina. I did pretty well in North Carolina, of course. Would be my home state in this thing, so not too well there. So we're not doing too well. Events. Fortunately, we just don't have the. I guess we don't have the support we need among. We have good support among independents, which is great, I guess. But we need more support among Republicans, so we have to switch a few of our policies up to get more Republican support. Because we have good independent support. That's where most of our support comes from. And we have good Republican support. We just need a bit more. Events. Bring him down to earth. We do well in the Midwestern states, so that's good. Did a little bit. Connecticut we didn't do well in, and all these states we didn't do too well in. We didn't do terribly, though. We do better in the Midwestern states, but, you know, it is what it is. Oh, my presidential campaign is ended. That is quite sad, honestly. I attend all the rallies. Endorsements, elections. I won 41.4% of the vote, which is pretty nice. But, it's not enough, unfortunately. It wasn't enough. Politicians available to endorse. To endorse California, we'll endorse Charlie Warren. Connecticut. We endorse all the Republicans we can. President, will endorse him. House, governors. Competitive, will endorse that guy. State Senate, State House Mayor, nothing there endorsed. Events. And all the fundraisers. Let's go. Attend all the rallies. Do you want to watch the Sure We'll Watch election night coverage? President, he did not do well. He got wrecked. Unfortunately, I helped him, I think, in the Midwest a little bit. Got him Ohio. But he got wrecked. Governor. We kept the governorship. My boy, Lawrence Robertson, kept the governorship. State House, U.S. House. Favorite. There we go. Senate election in Arizona. Unfortunately, we didn't get the Senate in Arizona, so we lost some seats in Arizona. But it is what it is. Attend the Thanksgiving parade. Yes, that sounds fun. Nomination for party process leader. Yeah, of course I want to run. I'm not getting very many votes, but Cyrus, the former guy who just lost presidency, stupid Cyrus. I hate you, Cyrus, buddy. Vote for caucus chair. Vote for me. We're going to go with the Finance Committee and the Health and Education Committee. Healthcare, these two. 70%. We've kept some Republican support, though, which is good. President supports S1. Pose. If we just don't vote on anything, maybe we'll keep some decent support. We can be like John Edwards, just not voting on anything, you know? That's the goal. Be like Edwards. Be like Edwards. Protege, let's go Senate. House Representatives. North Carolina 5. House Representatives. North Carolina 3. House Representatives. Let's go with Mayor. We lost a bit of support among Republicans, which is unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna help out these guys, campaign with them. Attend all these fundraisers and rallies. Profile. I kind of wonder how much support I have. Adopted child. Go with the policy stats. How much support do we have within the polls? Let's endorse this guy. Endorse this guy. Endorse Ken Abrams. Get all these guys in my back pocket. Maybe. Governorship, all governors. Senate, Alabama. President, how much support? I want to know how much support I have. I keep forgetting where that area is to see your amount of support. I want to know where you can see how much like general support you have. Metrics, profile. I have no idea where. We'll find it eventually, I'm sure. But still, kind of annoying. Archive. Political influence. Political points. Let's go with, look at that. Oh, there we go. We can see how much influence we have. We have a good amount of support in the Senate. You know, with not with these guys apparently. Not very much support within the moderate Republican caucus. But, you know, we may actually just switch to the profile. General. Change caucus, Republican percent of party. You know, this will be our new caucus. You know, fine. It will be more helpful for us anyway. Attend the rallies. Attend the fundraisers. Vote on legislation. Support. Watch election night coverage. U.S. Senate. Ghosted pretty well. Avoid ghosts. U.S. House, we did pretty well. U.S. Senate, not as well in Virginia, but you know, it's fine. Governorship did pretty well, actually, surprisingly, in Maryland. Won a bunch of seats back. Nomination for party leader. Nomination for caucus chair. Unfortunately, we're not getting a whole lot of support there. You know what? which might want to on change profile. Stats, policies, select policy presets. Let's go with conservative fiscal policies. That's all we're gonna change. Judiciary Committee, Veteran Affairs, sure. Ranking member. Politicians, profile, metrics, supply, politicians, campaign, endorse, available for mayor. Presidency. Yes, sir, that's going to be most helpful to us. Increase property income, economic parity, reduce income tax, and poverty, reduce poverty. Oh, what want to do? Elections, campaign, staff, train our staff, campaign map, polls in Iowa. Voter intention doesn't show us. Actually, it does show us barely in the lead. Jackson more so in the lead, though. I don't know who Jackson is, but apparently Jackson's very much in the lead. Delegate marketing, though, something we're going to do. Not 51 million, but like 13 million. That'll give us good support. Rallies, hold rallies, volunteers. Let's just go with fundraising. I want to fundraise to Out of Oblivion. Fundraise to Oblivion. That's our goal. Because once we have a lot of money in our pocket, we can just bombard them with it, which will be very helpful. Polls, Iowa. We've lost, surprising, we've bumped a lot of support. I don't understand how, but, you know, we've bumped a lot of support. Polls, Iowa. We are losing a bit of support in Iowa, which is unfortunate, but, you know, it is what it is. Iowa, travel to state, marketing, delegate the marketing. You know what, let's drop another 10 mil. Polls, conduct poll. Opponents, who's our big opponent in Iowa? Still Jackson, but I don't think Jackson's too much of a threat. I don't want to worry about him too much. Overview, events. Polls, I guess we probably have lost some ground is my guess. Yeah, we've lost some ground, although no one else seems to have as much ground as we do. Voter intention. We have good support everywhere else, surprisingly. Alabama, voter intention. Great support in Alabama. New Hampshire, on the other hand, let's look at South Carolina, New Hampshire, voter intention. You know, Jackson still has good support there, which is surprising. Inman in New Hampshire, voter intention. He has good support, except in Iowa. I'm somehow beating him in Iowa, which is interesting. Polls, marketing, or let's just go with fundraising. Fundraise to Oblivion, as I've said before. How old is my guy in profile generally? He's 26, so he's, you know, still pretty young. Polls in Iowa. Good support, surprisingly. Participating in the Republican policies. Received 1,000 points. Polls, conduct a poll in Iowa. 27% still. Marketing. Marketing we're going to do with, no. Delegate marketing. Polls, in, let's get New Hampshire. Poll. Get a poll there, voter intention. We still don't have great support, although I'm pretty sure Jackson, opponent, marketing, other ads, tack ads, we're going to like 20 mil, and I'm going to focus on my logicalness. Tack traits of Jackson, crazy. Well, that's a fun trait you have, Jackson. He didn't seem to drop too bad, which is good for him, I guess. Polls, Iowa, voter intention. We have good support in Iowa, so I think we're going to win Iowa, is my guess. Participate in the Republican debate. Get our Republican support up. Marketing, delegate marketing. Iowa, New Hampshire. Fundraising. Polls. Let's try and see if that shot is fun or support down to earth there. It didn't, but it gave my support quite a bit. Georgia support, voter intention. Jackson is good support there. Actually have better support than Jackson in Georgia. Delegate marketing. Alright, let's get Nevada. Polls. Nevada. Surprisingly, I'm beating him a lot in Nevada. Participate in the debate. There we go. Polls in Iowa. How the polls looking? Voter intention. Looking pretty good. Marketing. Delegate the marketing. Go mad with your marketing budget, my man. Polls. Iowa. I still have support in Iowa. I need. Quick decision, no. Overview, view presidential results. I won Iowa. Go mad with your marketing budget. Polls. New Hampshire. I'm still doing pretty well. I'm not beating him, sadly, but you know. I'm still beating him. Participate in the debate. View presidential primary results. Campaign. Marketing. Go mad with your marketing budget, my man. South Carolina. Polls and South Carolina. What's the polls looking like? I might catapult a victory there as well. I think we're gonna get the presidency, boys. Marketing. Well, that's not great to see. Opponents, polls, and let's get in Texas. We need to win the Texas polls. If we don't win because we're gonna win the Texas polls too. We have become the presidential nominee. Let's go. Select a running mate. Indiana. Be like Trump. Montana. Montana might not be a bad choice. Us coming from North Carolina. Conservative, very conservative. Let's go with John Viva. Well, now. West Virginia. Wyoming. Let's try and pick someone from a more moderate state. Or a more helpful state. Not Louisiana, not Michigan. You know, Michigan. He's a U.S. Senator from Michigan. I think we're going to go with him. Randy Berger. Randy Berger will hopefully get us across the finish line. Fundraise. Polls. Conduct poll. Voter intention. We are way behind, but we are winning. We have gotten ourselves, POTUS. I didn't spell that right, but, let's look in a place like Alaska. Let's go in a place like, Alabama. How we're doing. Voter intention. Oh, we're doing really well in Alabama. Michigan. How we're doing in Michigan. Voter intention. Policies. This is the time where we change our policies, like policy presets, fiscal policies, moderate, social policies, keep them conservative, policy, socially conservative, like policy presets, yeah. Volunteers, yeah, marketing, rallies. Let's get Iowa on our side. Volunteers, let's look at the polls. Iowa polls. We're gonna win Iowa, it looks like. Polls in Florida. How the polls in Florida looking? We're winning the polls in Florida. Barely though. Michigan, we're winning. Are we winning the polls there? We're winning the polls in Michigan. Let's go. Actually, no. What if we change our policy to? What if we change our policy to decrease? There we go. Campaign map. Pennsylvania. Overview, attend all the rallies. I won the primary, looks like, by a wonderful, wonderful margin in Illinois. Well, no, let's try and take Illinois. I don't think we're going to attend all the fun or events, attend all the rallies. Marketing, go wild with your marketing budget, my man. Attend all the rallies. Polls, Texas, how's polls in Texas looking good in Texas. Maryland, if looking decent in Maryland. They're not looking great in Maryland, I'll be honest with you. Montana, voter intention, 56%, not as good as I would like. Voter intention. Campaign map, let's go to Michigan. Overview, attend all the rallies. Attend all the, I don't have the time to spend, sadly. Attend all the rallies. Polls, Tennessee polling, how's it looking? Could be better. Minnesota, voter intention. Pretty close in Minnesota, I do like that. Like how close it is in Minnesota. It's like policy presets, fiscal policies. What if we did like liberal, moderate, yeah, moderate. I think this is a pretty decent campaign we have right here. Polls, conduct poll across the nation, voter intention. We technically have less support, but I think we have more wide support. So I think we'll win, most definitely. Probably gotta go to Wisconsin and help out there with our stuff. Polls in Pennsylvania. Voter intention in Pennsylvania. We still need to go back to Pennsylvania. We need to win Pennsylvania. Marketing. Pennsylvania, Maryland, Connecticut. Yeah. $10 rallies. $10 rallies. Texas will travel the state because we want to win that big win there. Let's travel to Illinois. Let's give him a little bit of let's give him some hell. Minnesota. Polls, conduct poll. Let's see if this is really helping our travel to state. $10 rallies, don't have the time. Let's travel to Arizona. Polls, voter intention. We're going up a bit. We're not there where I'd like to be quite yet. Travel to state in Georgia. Polls, let's get to Georgia, Illinois. How's Illinois looking for us? 45%, so not terribly. Texas, how's Texas looking? 53, so it's getting a bit closer in Texas, which I don't love. Voter intention, not close in there, so we're not going to worry about it. Wisconsin, very close in Wisconsin, so we're keeping them on their toes, I will say, which is good to see. California, I think California is the big block to us, unfortunately. Arizona, how's Arizona looking? Arizona's on our... Arizona's not as close. Too close for comfort. Arizona is too close for comfort. Policies, volunteer staff, marketing, 31 mil, New Jersey, New Mexico. I don't know all those pound how helpful it's going to be, but we're going to New Jersey, New Mexico, sure. Pin the rally. New Mexico, maybe we can go for New Mexico. I don't know. Polls in New Mexico. Surprisingly close. Georgia. We're winning in Georgia. Are we winning in Florida? We're winning in Florida. Barely, though. Arizona. Voter intention. Bit better there. Campaign map, New York. You can go to New York. I don't know how helpful we'll be in New York, but we'll try. Polls in general, how they looking? 48.8%, so we've knocked them down a bit. Stay in New York for a couple turns. Voter intention, 49.5. How are the polls looking in New York? I don't think we're gonna win New York, but 41.3. We've knocked them down quite a bit. Let's go to Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania, get these union voters on our side. Polls. 40. We got knocked down again. Anyway, how we looking in Washington? I don't know. I don't know how helpful this is gonna be, but we're not doing terrible. Georgia, how we looking in Georgia? 49. We're losing a bit in Georgia, so let's head to Georgia. Participate in the presidential debate. That hurt us probably. Maybe. I don't know. Conduct a poll, voter intention. It didn't hurt us too bad, actually. Polls, opponents, polls, and, let's go with Alabama polls, voter intention. Losing bit in there. Here, voter intention. Hawaii, how we doing? Not great. Here, 61, that's great. Louisiana, not great. Maine, how we looking? Yeah, we're looking okay. We're looking okay. There in Michigan, let's travel in Michigan. Travel to state. Participate in the presidential debate. Bipartisan approach. National poll. I don't know how our national poll's looking. Not great. We're not looking great at the moment. Let's travel there. Let's skip the end presidency. We lost just about well, we lost the margins, projections, margins. If we just did a bit more in a couple of places, I think we would have won. So I'm gonna go back, and I think we can win this. It's just not, we just have to put more energy into focus in, like, these couple of 4 spots there. I think we'll win the election quite easily. So let's go back here. 23 jobs, campaign, Arizona. No, the fundraisers, polls, how we looking in Arizona, voter intention. Let's keep going. Let's keep hitting this place for a little bit so we don't have to worry about it as much in the campaign map. Let's go with office, campaign, endorse, available, governor, North Carolina. Let's go state senate, mayor, house. I'll probably endorse a Democrat. Well, that's smart on me. Endorsing a lot of people, but hopefully it'll be worth it. Endorse. Texas. I'm gonna do Senate now. Alabama, Alaska, Colorado, Connecticut, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho. There we go. Governor, all governor. Campaign map. There we go. We're going to try and go for this Trump victory. The classic Trump victory. Polls, Arizona. How's Arizona looking in the polls? We're still leading in the polls in Arizona. Michigan, Minnesota. How are we looking in Minnesota? Not great in Minnesota. Michigan. Voter intention. We gotta keep getting us up. Polls, Arizona. Okay, Michigan. Florida. How's Florida looking? Explain the bipartisan approach. It's in the rallies. Michigan. Hopefully we should get Michigan on our side by now. We're leading the way in so many different ways. It's in the rally. Polls national. How we doing? 48.6. Polls. Florida. Did we seriously not win Michigan? We won Arizona though. So if we spent a little bit less time in Arizona, a little bit more time in Florida and Michigan, we would have won. So that's what we gotta do. Well, let's load back here. If we switch to, let's see what happens if we switch to a. Let's you see, I'm not very great at winning, but you know the good thing is you can save them. All right. $10 rallies. Policy. Select policy presets. Liberal. Let's go with liberal. Polls conduct. Oh, that helped us quite a bit going liberal with our polls, Arizona. To 1.3. How's it looking in Florida? Doing a bit worse. Liberal economic policies seem to get us across. Seem to getting us across the finish line, which is interesting. $10 rallies. $10 rallies. Polls. Florida polls. Campaign map. Let's go to Michigan. Polls in Michigan. We're leading in Michigan, so that's good to see. Leading in Michigan already. National poll. We're leading not in the national poll. We're leading, I think, in the polls in general, or like the local polls that are important. Delaware might be down. I'm surprised we're not even terrible. Iowa, how are we doing in Iowa? 52, so a bit close in Iowa. Maine. New York, how are we doing in New York? Not great in New York, I will say. Texas probably doesn't like that we're economically. They don't seem to care. They're not gonna hurt us too bad. Campaign map. Polls, Florida polls. Ooh, we gotta make sure we win Florida because it looks like they're going for Florida. Although, Arizona, how's Arizona looking? How is Michigan or how's Wisconsin looking actually? If we win Wisconsin, that'd be beautiful. I don't think we're gonna win Wisconsin, but we are gonna win Michigan, I think. So we're gonna get this weird Republican win. Overview. Florida polls. Polls, national polls, voter intention. How we doing in Florida? Campaign map. Michigan. Attend all the rallies, polls. How we doing in Michigan or Florida? Are we seriously going to lose Florida? Oh my gosh, this is not good. Florida flipped so quickly. Skip to end. We won Florida. We lost Michigan. Lost Georgia. If we'd won a couple of these places, we would have won. So it's winnable. It's just incredibly difficult. I think we're going to go for... Yeah, well... Surprisingly not bad in Wisconsin. There we go. We're going to auto-save one. Just keep going in... policy, select policy presets, liberal policies, and social policies, moderate. Polls, how's this looking nationally? We actually won. We took the national lead with that kind of stuff. Changing our stuff up. Polls, Arizona. We can switch our stuff up once we win the presidency, of course, but you know, if we have to lie to these folks a little bit to get the win, I don't mind doing it. Florida, let's go to Florida. Overview, campaign map. How do I get the... Oh, I'm already in Florida? Yeah, I'm already in Florida, that's why. I can't travel Florida. I'm already here. What am I talking about? Voter intention. Keep going here. Go to Georgia a little bit. Get those independents. Polls, how we looking nationally? Bit but you know, is what it is. Georgia, how we looking at the polls in Georgia? Winning the polls in Georgia. How about Florida? Winning the polls in Florida. How about Arizona? Win the polls in Arizona. How about Pennsylvania? How about Michigan? Gotta get these rallies going. Opponents, polls. Florida. Gotta travel to Florida. Let's go hold one more over. Attend the rallies. Florida. Florida, don't abandon me, boys. We're almost here. Polls in Minnesota, how they looking? How looking in Michigan? Goes to marketing. Arizona, Florida. Hopefully this will get us across the finish line. We won. Okay. That was a hell of an election. But we finally did it. We won 50. Did we win? What did we win? The national vote. We didn't win the national vote, but it's okay. We won barely in North Carolina, barely in a bunch of places. But we did win. We did come across with a victory. We did come across with it, and that's all that matters. And I think Jeffrey was the incumbent, if I'm pretty sure. Florida, how we did there, 42,000 votes. We took a little bit of the support, not from, generally support away from him. Arizona, we won a good support amount in. Maricopa County, we barely won, which got us the win. Maricopa County was really the big MO for us, so that was good to see we won there. Nevada, we didn't win Nevada in Washoe County or Clark County, unfortunately, so we did lose. But we did get very close to winning there. Oregon, we did pretty well in. How's the U.S. Senate map looking? We lost the seat, so we're not doing too well. I guess we have to govern in a bipartisan manner, eh? That was a very close showing. I think Jeffrey was also the elections archive. Jeffrey won big time. I think Jeffrey was last time. He was didn't he win last time? I think Jeffrey, he won massively last time. So us beating Jeffrey is incredible to me. So we're gonna go to the main points. To win the election, you just gotta be with your party. You gotta do the thing at the beginning with get your popularity up with what's it called? School board. You got to make sure that in the primaries you don't.
In 1814, we took a little trip along with Colonel Jackson down the mighty Mississippi. We took a little bacon and we took a little beans and we caught the bloody British in a town